Hello everyone, my name is Judevani. So here I will explain about improve reading comprehension skill. What is a reading comprehension? Reading comprehension is the ability to understand and interpret written text. It involves more than just recognizing words on a page. It is about extracting meaning, making connection, and drawing conclusion from what we read. Number 1. Narrative. Purpose to tell a story, entertain, or engage the reader emotionally. Characteristic involves character, plot, setting, and often conflict or resolution. For example, novel, short stories, poetry, drama, biography, memory. 2. Expository. Purpose to inform, explain, or provide factual information. Characteristic, present fact, evidence, and logical reasoning. Frequently use headings, subheading, and visual to organize information. For example, textbook, article, essay, report, documentaries. 3. Persuasive. Goal to convince a reader to agree with a certain point of view or take a certain action. Characteristic: use strong argument, evidence, and appeals to logic, emotion, or ethnic. For example, editorial, speech, advertisement, political, campaign. Number 4. Descriptive. Goal to create a clear picture in the reader's mind using sensory detail and imagery. Characteristic: focus on creating a strong impression about a person, place, or thing. For example, travel writing about nature, poetry, product description. Number 5. Procedural. Purpose to provide instruction or hint for completing a text. Characteristic: use clear step, numbered list, and visual to guide reader. For example, recipes, assembly, instruction, use manual, scientific protocol. Number 6. Informative. Purpose to provide factual information about a topic in a clear and concise manner. Characteristic: focus on presenting facts and statistics. Frequently use grid, chart, and tables to illustrate information. For example, new articles, encyclopedias, scientific paper, historical document. Number 7. Technical. Goal to explain complex concept or process in precise and technical language. Characteristic: use specialist vocabulary, diagram, and technical jargon. For example, engineering manual, medical journal, computer, programming guide. Number 8. Literature. Aim to express creative ideas and explore themes in a literary style. Characteristic: use figurative language, symbolism, and literary devices. For example, novel, short stories, poetry, drama, essay. Effective reading strategies. Number 1. Read actively, not passively. Number 2. Determine the purpose of reading before starting. Number 3. Identifying the main idea and supporting points. Number 4. Using skimming and scanning techniques. Number 5. Making notes and highlighting important parts. Technique used to improve understanding. Number 1. Make prediction before reading. Number 2. Look up the context of unfamiliar word. Number 3. Visualizing the content of the text. Number 4. Summarize the content of the text after reading. Number 1. Review. Page before reading in depth, try to look at the title, subtitle, image, or important keyword. This will provide an overview of the topic that will be covered. Determine the goal. After looking at it briefly, try to determine what you want to get from the reading. Do you want to find specific information, understand a concept, or just want to know in general? Number 2. Set goals. Set reading goals. Determine more specific reading goals. For example, I want to understand the difference between animal health and plant health. Create question. Create some question that you want to answer after reading. This question will focus on important information. 3. Active pure knowledge. Active previews knowledge. Connect the reading with what you already know. For example, if you are going to read about the article, try to remember what you learned about the article in elementary school. Making connection between new knowledge and existing knowledge. This will enjoy understanding the concept better. Number 4. Read actively. Read actively. Don't just read word by word. I want to understand the meaning of each sentence and paragraph. Mark important parts. Use a pencil or highlighter to mark important parts, such as resolution, example, or main ideas. Identify main idea. Finding the main idea. Each paragraph usually has one main idea. I want to identify those main ideas. Summaries. After reading each paragraph, try to create a brief summary of its main ideas. 5. Identify main idea. Finding the main idea. Each paragraph usually has one main idea. I want to identify those main ideas. Summaries. After reading each paragraph, try to create a brief summary of its main ideas. Number 6. Search for supporting details. Supporting details are information that supporting the main idea. These details can be vague, example, or explanation, announce the detail to understand how they support the main idea. 7. Draw conclusion. Make conclusion. After reading the entire text, try to make a general conclusion about the topic discussion. Effective reading strategies. Number 1. Read effectively, not passively. Number 2. Determine the purpose of reading before starting. Number 3. Identifying the main idea and supporting point. Number 4. Using skimming and scanning techniques. Number 5. Making notes and highlighting important part. Overcoming barriers to reading comprehension. Number 1. Identifying individual reading difficult. Number 2. Strategies for overcoming vocabulary difficult. Number 3. Strategies to overcome difficulties understanding complex sentence structure. Number 4. Seeking help if needed teacher and tutor. Conclusion. This is a brief explanation of reading comprehension.